Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I'm glad to be here each and every week to do these lives. I call them Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. And I do them for a couple of reasons. The first one is for you to take 15 minutes each week to look at your shop, the big picture, the 30,000-foot view. Most owners just don't have the time to do that because they're so caught up in the day to day. So 15 minutes a week is time for you to invest in yourself, in your business. The second reason is for you to take one action step away each and every week. I'll share that with you, making it easy to implement. Change doesn't have to be major in your business. Change can be small, but consistent, and then it causes a ripple effect. And the impact that it makes is huge. So a common question that I get asked is, Marianne, who do you work with? And I work with single location auto shop owners. They feel that they are being consumed by their business and they really want to stop going 24/7. So they'll reach out to me, and those are the people that I really enjoy helping. They have the grit, they have the drive, but they also now they want to have a life and they don't want to sacrifice their business at all. So let's get started. If you find this valuable, please share this with another shop owner, manager, leader that you know it could help. This is a very giving group, and I know people in this industry do support one another. So this week's topic is needed or in charge. And this is a topic that I have been actually talking with clients on lately. So I have a question for you. Do you feel like your shop cannot run without you? Think about that for a moment. Most auto shop owners confuse being needed with being in charge. And today I'm going to break down why those are not the same and why understanding the difference changes everything. I know it definitely changed everything for my husband and business partner years ago. So I do coach and I do speak, but I'm also still a shop owner since 1999. So there has been a lot of changing. So here's what happened to us. I remember in the early years, I could say that being needed, we really did wear that like a badge of honor. It really felt good because customers only wanted us. And your team always came, right? The team always came to me, always came to him. And I'm sure that happens for a lot of you as well. And we didn't realize that we were actually conditioning or training people to ask for us. And when we realized that's what we did, it kind of burst our bubble a little bit. But I would go out to chamber events and I would tell people, oh, yeah, come by, the shop. We'll be there to help you, come in and ask for me. And my husband, my business partner, same thing. He would talk to different accounts, build relationships with them, and they would refer work to us. And it was, hey, ask for Tony, ask for me, make sure that you ask for me. We didn't realize that that's what we were doing. We were just being friendly, but we didn't realize that we were actually training people to ask for us. So it was a huge, huge transition when I learned that this feeling of being needed, it was actually like stroking our ego. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't build a stronger shop. It doesn't make your business any stronger by doing that. So I want to tell you the lessons here when you think about it. Feeling needed versus being needed. There's a very big difference in the two. Feeling needed is you're the hero and everyone relies on you. It feels good in the moment, but it can keep you trapped. That's the big challenge there. Truly being needed means you're needed as the example, the one who sets the values, the vision, the standards for your business. What being in charge really means. Let's talk about that. It's not doing everything, right? It's not about going 24/7. It's being responsible for the people who are doing the work. Very different from being the doer and doing everything yourself. Now all of a sudden you're responsible for the people who are doing the work. And lastly, protecting the culture, setting clear expectations, and really holding the bar. It's like a scorecard. People know how they're doing. They know if they're winning or not. So here's the trap. Many owners are still doing everything because that's how they started. That's that early stage of business. But if you're doing that 10 years in, okay, then a shift needs to happen. Because at the build-up stage of business, the role must evolve from doer to director. Now you're directing. That's really part of that owner role. And it's a very challenging transition to make. And I understand that. So when you think about this, when you think about all of the things that you have to do in your day-to-day right now that's going on, every week I give people an action that they can take. So write down where you're feeling needed. It could be answering the phones. It could be solving tech problems. It could be filling in wherever needed. Oh, I have to chase down parts. You know what I'm talking about, right? Then right where you're truly needed. So first, where you feel you're feeling needed, those things that are coming up during the day, then where you're truly needed. Think about setting values. Have you done that? Have you revisited it? What about the vision? Is that something that you need to revisit? In leading the team, in what way are you doing that? And then compare those two lists and look at them and see where you're spending most of your time. Excuse me. And I also like to leave everyone with a pro thinking tip. Your shop doesn't need you to do everything. It needs you to lead by example. Set the vision, support the people, your team, the people who are making that vision happen. Collaborate with them, right? There's a lot of things that you can do. Get their input, get their ideas, get their suggestions. Make them know that they're appreciated and they're valued. That's key for a team member. And it allows you to be free. This trap, what I've learned over the years that many owners don't really think of, is that when you're the one doing it all, when you're the one who's jumping in, putting on your superhero cape and running in to save the day, yes, it builds up your ego, but you rob your team from that win. You rob your team from feeling that they did a job well done, that they're growing, that they're accomplishing, that they're learning. You don't want to do that. It's not a great way to have a strong business or even a strong culture. So that's it for this week's Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. I'm glad that you're here. And again, if you find this valuable, please share it with another shop owner. It's a giving group and I appreciate it. So have an enjoyable week. Thanks for being here.